All right, guys. What we're gonna do today is we are about to run a non-practical build. We're gonna run Revaroom. All right, Revaroom. Y'all seen it? It's been around a long time. It is not very practical build, but what we're gonna try and do is we're just gonna try to make this build work because in here on this channel, we like to bring up different builds to the forefront, that cards that people aren't using, different unconventional things that you might see, builds that just you might have a lot of fun with, you know what I mean? So but yeah, we're gonna start here. We're kind of giving the deck description. You have Revaroom, which we're running using the 60 point variant because he allows you to draw a card and get you an extra 10 damage. And then what it is he's gonna evolve into a stage warm form, which is Revaroom EX. Is what we're going to be trying to gimmick people out by using Pokemon tools. Now, unfortunately, me and my friend had discussed it, and we don't feel like the Pokemon tools are extremely strong in this particular current format. Maybe when these new sets drop, they'll probably bring some strength back to some of these tools, but we're going to utilize whatever we can to try to make it difficult for our people to knock out our Revaroom. We're also running another copy of Revaroom with the rumbling engine. He actually allows us to draw 6 cards by discarding 1 energy from our hand. And when we discard the energy, we want to discard our steel energy. So when we discard our steel energy, we can actually retrieve it with Archlodon. Archlodon is also a very strong, chunky defender, and he actually hits for a lot. And aside from that, we're running like a Genesect to stop A-Spec cards, and we got Monkey Dory in here, which seems a little weird, but when these guys are swinging at our Revaroom, and if they're not able to knock our Revaroom out, we're going to want a way to remove the damage counters they apply to us and put them back onto their opponent's Pokemon. And as you can see, we have a few dark energies just to be able to deal with that and allow us to play some of our other cards. But we have Mew in here for draw mechanic as well as Revaroom. We actually have the Revaroom, the Terra version of Revaroom, because he's actually powered by metal or by steel energy as well. And this can be an interesting little clincher. Had a little fuzzy game with Cornerstone Ogrepon. And if you can see, almost every character in this build has an ability, with the exception of Duraludon, who is the basic for Archlodon, and he can be one-shotted by the Cornerstone Ogrepon. In the deck, we get to the equipments. I'm actually going to make a quick substitution here. I'm actually going to put in a maximum belt, just because we want to press on people. We kind of have a little idea with that. But I mean, originally what we were doing is we were running the Hero's Cape to boost our Revaroom up to 380 health points. But right now we're just gonna go for a little bit of additional damage, and then we're also running some Rigid Bands, running Experience Share. We have Turbo Energy to energize to put some energy onto our Pokemon, but I don't really think that we were having too much of an issue with that, so I'm gonna drop that. And then go ahead and go back up on my Rigid Bands, because I'm just going to focus hard and heavy on that. And yeah, and so we have Experience Share for Genesect. We do have Evolution in here. We've got, of course, our Full Metal Lab and whatnot. Definitely think about running a de-evolution in here. No, it seems like it's really heavy on equipments, but that is the overall theme of the deck. Like 4 of the equipments is going to end up being on one Pokemon. So you kind of got to run a little bit heavier in that regard. And as you can see, we have 12 energy. The reason why we have the dark energy in here is also allows us to play Crispin, which allows us to get our Pokemon up to 3 energy just a little bit faster. All it is like, makes sense to be able to play, swing and utilize the Pokemon just 1 turn earlier than normal. Or we can, if we're fine with the speed that we're going at, we can always use Crispin to drop a dark energy onto Monkey Dory and start using Monkey Dory's effect. But yeah, let's get into it. So, all right, let's see what we find. Wonder what our opponent's gonna be playing. I'm gonna choose tails because tails never fails except for when we are recording, as I stated. Anyway, we can still do it. We still do it. It's because that's the way. That's my Nindo. It's my ninja way. Breath mint. Alright, so here we go. Let's start out with Revaroom. That's good. Got an Arvin to be able to grab some of our stuff out of our build. Can't remember whether they send us to be first or second, so that's going to be something that's going to be interesting to discover. I'm going to wait for our opponent to finish up here. Don't have any tools right now, but we will soon grab some using Arvin, potentially. Ah, yes. Teal Ogre Stone, Teal Mask. This is a really rough match if this is what we indeed think it is, which I would assume would be a Raging Bolt deck. Buddy Poffin. We're gonna go grab Hoot Hoots, maybe? Or what? Van Rotom? What do you have? What are you bringing to the table? Cleffa, Bidoo, Teal Dance to draw. You're gonna retreat so you can use Bidoo. Cleffa's okay, Clefairy. That's for the Dragapult matchup. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of go in knowing that he's got what he's got over there. So we're gonna put a Duraludon on the bench. It looks like our Mew is prized up, which sucks because he's one of our key draw mechanics. That's okay. We'll play another, and then we will throw Monkey Dory to the bench. And then we'll go ahead and play a Buddy. Put out Bidoo and a Revaroom. Put our energy here. Play our Arvin. Grabbing this. And a Technical Machine Evolution, actually. So we're gonna make a quick play here. Not necessarily like one of the most tactical plays. I don't typically do this, but I will go ahead. I'll go ahead and go and get them both up just because I don't know what we're dealing with. Normally, I don't do this. Normally, I would save that Duraludon. But I'm just going to make an executive decision to go ahead and kind of find both. My Archlodon on the bench. Go ahead and grab the not as strong Revaroom. And so, if I can manage to stay alive and not get knocked out, which then I'll be doing okay. I'll be doing okay. We're just counting on the fact that he can't get to 2 green energy, 0 under depths. Okay, Terra Pokemon. Because I know he's not playing a straight green deck here. He can't be. I would assume not. Parasol Lady, what does that do? Interesting. I've never seen that card before. Teal Dance. Got the 1 green. And if he plays another green, that would be crazy. Well, but it's possible. Completely possible. But considering he's got the Clefairy, nope, he's retreating. Cleffa to Grasping Draw, right? Super Rod, put the energy. That's weird. He wasted Super Rod, or maybe he's just trying to get the item out of his hand. I don't know. Grasping Draw, draw 7. All right, so we'll put a rigid band here. I'm gonna pitch for Revaroom, see if we can draw a. We didn't. Put Genesect down here. Play a Coltress. Grab this and this. Play this here. Get rid of his stadium there. Let's see. We're gonna pitch both of these. Actually, no. We'll pitch our rigid band. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll pitch our rigid band instead of this. So just in case we don't get the energy that we need in our hand next turn, we can go ahead and start cracking on our opponent. We're gonna give him a shot. I probably could have ran the other one. So, but as of right now, I think we are set for the turn. That's all we can really do right now. As you can see, the build has a little bit of a slow start to it. Didn't see a crisping off of that draw. Kind of sucked. But if all goes well, okay. See, so this is interesting. I haven't played this build, Poker Gear 3.0. We did toss our one of our mans. Braxius. What does Braxius do? This person playing cards I haven't even seen before. I'm so used to playing against meta builds with my off meta builds that it is just different to deal with. So Lily's Pearl was Braxius allows this up. Why not just run like Iono, or but I guess it makes, I mean, you know, you do what you do, get what you get, and you don't throw a fit, I guess, you know what I'm saying? And then he can do a grasping draw with Cleffa this coming up turn. Deduction kit is gonna allow them to put the top 3 cards of their library back in any order, so they're gonna be able to draw what they want to draw. That's not gonna be a bad play. If I draw an energy, I'm gonna pitch for Revaroom. Shoot, I still may pitch for Revaroom because Mew would have been nice to hit. Grasping draw. Yep. Yep, there we go. Pitch for Revaroom. There we go. Play a Crispin. Wait, how many energies? Should be one more dark energy in the build. Yep. And so we'll grab these. Choose the basic energy, put it to my hand. I will put this in my hand. Put dark energy on Monkey Dory. Play this here. Experience share here. No ace bet cards. Rigid belt here. And then swing for 340. Because they have the weakness. steel. I'll take number 5, maximum belt. This really isn't ideal for our opponent. How many do we have? 2? Yeah, 2 right now. So we'll see what kind of decision they make. They may leave us. You know, this type of thing happens a lot. Like, it's like you turn around, you'll start winning somebody against somebody, and they sail. Okay. Tailmaster Overpalm. He can hit me pretty hard, or could. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 180. Yeah. 180, but minus a lot. But we're gonna drop this maximum belt on him. That would actually allow us to one-shot Tailmaster Overpalm. I don't think that there are opponents that will be expecting that at all. And then, of course, I'm going to also take some damage off. I'm going to kill his Caterfly back there. Actually, I'll kill Bidoo. Just because Bidoo is annoying. And I don't want to deal with this messiness. Okay. Counter what? What is this? Counter gain, right? Ain't that the one? You get more prize squares. What? See, I'm confused. I'm confused. Like, maybe you're just getting stuff out your hand, I'm assuming. But considering the level, like, I mean, I think that this person is just kind of running, like, you know, just a variant, a different build. Maybe they're experimenting. So, but we're gonna definitely see where it goes. We got a little bit of a lot of prevention on the board right now. Jet energy. But its weakness is metal, though. I know it's only a 1. I would only take 1 prize bosses orders. That's a good play. But everything but my Archlodon has. And even if I'll retreat and just put him back there and knock the Clefairy out. That's like, yeah, just you know. So what we'll do is we'll play the maximum belt again here. We will retreat back into our Revaroom. We have 3 achievements on, and then we'll throw our dark energy there, and then slap her for 444. That mug hurts, and then I only get 1 prize card because of the pearl, right? So we'll take our 6th prize card, Arvin. That's going to allow us to go get even another Rigid Man to throw on her. And then we'll soon have to start working on our Archlodon in the back. I'm really entertained to see what this build is actually designed to do. It's kind of cool. Like, I've always wanted to kind of mess with like a solo Psychic build for the most part, because Psychic does seem a little stronger this time around. So, and I'm a huge fan of Monkey Dory. If you end up watching any of my videos, Fez EX. Okay. I'm gonna draw the 3 cards. Yep, there we go. Flip the script. Let's see what you're able to get. Our opponent's definitely taking their time. They're definitely trying to figure out like what's the next feasible move to make. I kind of think at this particular point we have them in kind of a situation right now. It's really difficult to navigate what to do next. Unless they abandon ship, which is definitely possible. Yep, that ran out of time. Running out of time to make me love me. And grab a rigid band. Inspect the board. Yeah, we'll just grab a stretch. We'll grab a stretch. That's like the best potential play. Grab a stretch. Put an energy here. Throw a rigid band here just cause it's fun. And then slap. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Alright, boss's orders. That's what we want to see right there. But I really do think that the opponent has already left the game. And say it's just taking too much time. They probably are playing on mobile and they closed the app. You know, and it just leaves me hanging here. I do wish they would have played it out. I would like to have seen a little bit more about what their build could do, or so. Well, we're just going to have to see what our opponent does. I think that the game is playing for them at this stage. So, they abandoned ship. I feel like Will Smith, man. Why don't you want me, man? Yep. There we go. As expected. Awkward little build. Awkward little build. And so, like, let's rush into our next game and see what this looks like. So, let's see. Click the play button. See what happens right here. Tails never fails except for when we're recording, right? You hit it. Do I want to go first? No, I don't. Taking second because if I get Bidu, one of my other like attackers that disrupts, kind of allows me to feed some time into it. Okay, so not the best hand. We do have a room. And we have Revaroom. But I have an Ultra Ball. It's going to be interesting to see what our opponent's running this time. Rilor. Again, another Pokemon that I just am not familiar with. Oh, but that's gonna help. Artisan will help. Playing Artisan, he's gonna get to use that bad boy once, and then I'm gonna swap it out for Full Metal Lab. Actually, he didn't use it at all. That really sucks. Okay, for you, not for me though. We'll play Artisan. We'll definitely go grab a second Revaroom. Play a rigid band on this one. Arvin. We'll get it later. But as of right now, we'll grab another rigid band. Grab a Nesty for your bestie. Go get our draw mechanic. Yusuf. Put this here. Put... Yeah, that'll be fine. This here. And... hit him and draw one. Alright, cool. We got the Arvin and we have a additional way to search. Okay. And so I'll have a Revaroom on the back row that I can move up. I'm gonna use his ability that when he comes up and he hits somebody, they take an additional 120 damage. At the same time, I will also collect. Oh, he's collecting. That's game. I think he just lost. Like, big L. Not the little one. So we put this here. This here. Arvin. Just go get the rest of our kit. Oh my god, I forgot to grab the other equipment. It don't matter. No matter. Grab a Duralanon because we're ready. Grasping. Training. Swing for 140 for knockout. Boom. That's 2 games. What a crap hand, bro. What a crap hand. I hate to see these types of things happen, but I will take it. Like, again, misrepresentation, right, for the build. I want to play against something that's stronger, and for him not to get any Pokemon, not to have a bench, that kind of stinks. So, what we're going to do is go a little bit forward, go forward, throw another tails, because it never fails unless we are recording. There we go. So, heads, who goes first? I will go first, I'm assuming. Oh. Alright, let's see if this game is any better. We do got the components to fight. Alright. We got the components to start cracking domes. And he's going first. I have the maximum belt in hand. He's playing Swinub. Right, okay. He's playing... Oh, Dreepy too? I'm playing a variant of Mammoth Swine Dragapult. Interesting. Vessel. Technically de-evolution. Went to go get energy. So this is the one thing that is interesting about this particular build. These builds, like my opinion on this build, not a professional, but I do believe that this build is very energy dependent. And so if you can disrupt their ability to get energy to their Pokemon, it really definitely it dampens. Like just the other day I was fighting this build with my Gengar build, and Gengar was moving energies in places where they didn't want them, and it was causing this build to struggle a lot. So, but to see that this build already has this one that we're playing against right now already has stuff on its already has stuff on its bench already ready to go, already to try and get cracking. It's not a fun thing to pay attention to and know. You just got to take the risk. Hit you for 10. Even if he evolves this turn, he needs to evolve both Pokemon in order for it to be threatening, because I believe he only does 40 damage. No, he does a lot of damage. I forgot. Okay, he's pitching. What are you grabbing? Do you have candy in your hand? I'm assuming. Your Pokemon are diabetic. They need that candy. Sugar is low. Dracolope. Okay. I'm okay with that. Nice play of the Dracolope. Now you can start filtering. That's what this is for. The filtration aspect of the build. You better hope I don't. There it is. Candy, Mammoth Swine, energy, 180. He's gonna hit me. Yep, it's enough. It's enough. Mammoth Hauler first to go and grab Dragapult EX, yep. And then he's gonna hit me with Rumbling March. That was what I was afraid of. He had everything he needed to get started. And then I sit here with Duraludon with nothing on him. My maximum belt isn't good. The Crispin came, I would have came out and I would have started swinging on boy. That's irritating. That you like, oh guys, y'all don't really realize. Y'all really don't know. All right. Well, we kind of got to go about this route. We're going to not Crispin. We're going to Iono because it's already game time if we don't put some more stuff onto the bench. We'll put an experience share here. And slap him for 30. 30 for 30 for 30 for 30, yeah. Which I had Bidoo earlier. I would have slapped him with Bidoo and then Bidoo actually can win games in this situation. Dreepy. He's got his Dragapult. Well, he don't have Dragapult now. Like, unless he just drew one. So Arvin, he can go get Dragapult. He's smart. He might go get. Well, he just played all those Dreepies to the bench. I see what the goal of the build is. It's not bad. He was just able to get cracking before we were, guys, and that's just the way it goes sometimes. We are definitely at a very real disadvantage. And then there goes that evolution. Swing for using Recon Directive to filter through cards. Let's see what he can do. Dragapult EX. He no longer has Recon Directive, but Mammoth Swine is going to allow him to use Mammoth Hauler and search for another copy of Dracloak, so he can again filtrate again and search through his build, which is what he's about to do now. Hopefully, that's he got Dragapult. Okay, interesting. Unless he has Dracloak in his hand. Rumbling March, 220. I will take that energy though. Put it here. We're still gonna fight it out, guys. Make it a little bit difficult on our opponent as much as we can. We got stretch. It's not the moment to play it yet. Again, like we said, what does it cost to move him? Cost to move him. That's what it is. Boss's orders. No items. So no candies. Double damage. Dracloak, cool. You gotta switch, because that's what you need. Can't play switch. Ah, beautiful. Yeah, that's right. Dracloak, yep. Dracloak, wow. Recon Directive. Recon Directive. All right. Did you get what you needed, though? Mammoth Hauler. Let's go get the evolved version of Piloswine. Yep. Yep, that's what I was anticipating. Not helpful. Do it again. Make them find energy. Put it on just to get out of there. Because he caused 4 to retreat. Just buying time. And he's got half the amount of cards in his deck than we do. See, my issue with the way he's running this build is I don't see the functions of the cards that are on the back row. Like Dracloak does make sense. You know what I'm saying? I get that. Going ahead and being able to search and get all this stuff. But like, you don't have the energy to fuel any of these Pokemon here. Piloswine. I only got a turn left, pretty much. But do it again. Do it again. What's funny is I definitely could have knocked him out, his other one out last turn. But I know he's definitely got the energy now. And that's really all he needs is to start swinging. And once he gets to that point, there's not really much I can do. There it is. Be-do. Mammoth Hauler. Dragon Pulse in the prizes, I'm assuming. Mammoth Hauler. Interesting to see what he's going to do. $340 to the face. Put a Mew on the bench. Restart. Just to be funny. You can always put the energy down and retreat. Oh, he played the energy from hand. Maybe he's got a switch. Vessel. Candy. Ouch. My eyes are hurting, guys. Sorry about this. Up too late. That's what it is. Up too late. He did get his energy out of the build. Dragapult EX. That's cool. Still gotta retreat him. Switch. There you go. Mammoth Hauler. $380. Put the Mew, of course. Restart to draw. Too much energy. Normally I would concede this game, but I'm just trying to play it out just to be fun, guys. And I'm going to go ahead and take the L here, but I will slap him for 140. And for 1 energy, it's not horrible. We were up and ready to crack, guys, early on, And he's able to get the knockout. Boss's orders on the Mew, of course. Ultra Ball to search for nothing, right? What you got? Let's do it. Mammoth Hauler, Super Rod. Oh, put stuff back in the build so you can search it. But you already used the Ultra Ball. You can get it with Mammoth Hauler though. There we go. All right, guys. Good games, good games. Picario. I'm trying to be a troll at the end, but you know, no, not with your build like that. There's no way. I'm a shoe in for world champion. No, your build is whack-luster. That's a mixture between whack and lackluster. But all right, guys. We will holler at y'all later in the next video. We'll be running some more jank. Until next time.